It's the sound of a lonely man in a silent world, having a deep, painful, yet noble inner dialogue. Hi guys! In this video, we are going to listen to one of Beethoven's famous pieces, the Moonlight Sonata. This version is performed by the great pianist Claudio Arrau. The name Moonlight actually wasn't given by Beethoven himself. It came from a German poet. After Beethoven's death, described the first movement as a boat floating on Lake Lucerne under the shimmer of the moonlight. Beethoven himself titled it Sonata quasi una fantasia, means like a sonata almost like a fantasy. That already hints that this piece is something out of the ordinary. In classical sonatas, the first movement is usually fast, but here, Beethoven starts with a slow movement. This shows that emotion takes priority over structure. The movement structure is extremely simple, but that simplicity gives it an incredible emotional power. From the very beginning to the last bar, the continuous triplet rhythm flows like a steady current. This creates endless room for imagination, maybe the calm reflection of moonlight on a lake, maybe silent tears falling one by one, or maybe the heartbeat of fate itself, echoing Beethoven's own struggle and anxiety. Arrau was a scholar-type pianist, and his interpretation feels incredibly heavy and profound. It's not the romantic, poetic moonlight kind of feeling. It's more like a philosopher reflecting on destiny. His tempo is slower than most, but every note carries immense weight and emotional depth. section B, the emotion rises a bit. The register gets higher, and it feels like something is about to burst out, but it never does. It's quickly suppressed again. Arrau does turn this part into an external outburst. Instead, he builds intensity through thicker tone, stronger dynamics, and rhythm tension, expressing a deep inner struggle. His slow tempo isn't for dragging, it's to dig into every note, every harmony, and bring out their deep meaning. It feels like time slowed down, even freezes, pulling the listener into another dimension. And even in the soft moment, his songs has incredible depths, like it absorbs everything around it. Let's listen to the ending. Okay, finished. The way it ends feels almost unreal, like fading into nothingness, deeply moving on a spiritual level. The piece may sound simple, Beethoven created something profoundly deep. The emotional power hidden in its quietness is overwhelming. This movement isn't just about moonlight, it's more like a portrait of Beethoven's soul. It's a song of a lonely man in a silent world, having a deep, painful, yet noble inner dialogue. Arrau's playing doesn't give us the comfort of romantic beauty. It removes the filter and reveals the darkness and suffering inside Beethoven's spirit. To me, Arrau's performance is not only beautiful but also real. It's a pianist using all his knowledge and inner world to question and answer one of the greatest works ever written. He redefines how deep the Moonlight Sonata can truly go. What do you think?